This is the story of a boy, in which beautiful girls fight over him. This anime begins with a 19-year-old boy named Jiang Haoyi, with a very simple and boring first-year university life. He enjoys the bland and simplicity of his life. Until one day, the school's beauty Xia Zitong comes in his class and holds his hand. With a flustered expression, Xia tells Haoyi that she is pregnant with his baby.
Huh?
This enrages everyone in the class and they got more angrier at Haoyi for not taking responsibility. When he screams at Xia for spouting such nonsense.
Listen, you son of a bitch! What the fuck's your problem?
As the news go viral, he goes into hiding, but he is then snatched by two athletic girls serving their mistress, Tang Xian, who tells Haoyi that she is disappointed in him as she found out he has been cheating with another girl.
No.
He is super confused as he never had any interactions with Tang Xian. After that, he runs into another girl, Ling Yuan, who is angry that Haoyi had forgotten and abandoned their two kids at home. Haoyi then runs away amidst the chaos and ends up on top of the roof, cornered against the whole school and his three girls. He threatens if they keep on chasing him, he will jump off the fence. No one believed he has the balls to do that, so they tries to grab him. A man of his words, Haoyi jumps off the building. A girl called May appears and explained that all of this is because he ate Cupid's chocolate cake. Eating this cake will cause the eater to have false memories of love. Haoyi then remembered who he shared the cake with. May tells him the only way to break the curse is to fulfill each girl's deepest desire. He then starts with Xia. Because Xia keeps talking about being pregnant, Haoyi takes her to a pregnancy test. The result turns out to be negative.
You are not.
Bro is excited. But this motivates Xia to be better on their next encounter to make sure the test is positive. Xia then takes Haoyi home. She also tells him how he proposed to her and still got rejected by her father. Suddenly one of the maid received the news of Haoyi impregnating Xia. The guards beat Haoyi up. Xia comes and save him by bringing him Haoyi to her room. Haoyi, being a man, calls Xia's father that he is the guy on the news and challenges him to meet up with him face to face. Bro arrived and was not playing. Without any fear, Haoyi instead reminds Xia's father to spend more time with her because that is the one thing she desires the most in her lonely and rich life that he has provided her with. He also took the chance to run away. He couldn't run far though, as he is still in Xia's backyard. As Xia is about to give him a kiss, she disappeared, marking the end of one of his problems. The next day, a girl is looking for Haoyi. However, Xia appears again and asks him out on a date. May tells him that there is a twist. A normal memory made with one another couldn't be erased, so Xia will continue to remember him as her hero. Another girl appeared, Haoyi's childhood friend, Sueli. She kisses him to show off to Xia. However, her obsession with him has nothing to do with Cupid's chocolate. After explaining the event to May, Xia appears to confirm the date with Haoyi. They agreed to go on a date tomorrow. As he is going up the stairs, Tang ambushes him and slaps him. Not accepting that disrespect, he yells back telling her, Date day. It was very awkward at first, but Haoyi takes Xia to an anime convention, where he unexpectedly meets again with Tang. Tang had always loved cosplaying, but she hides it, in order to keep her tough image at school. Because the anime competition needs at least 3 people to be able to participate, Xia and Haoyi joins the fun. Even though they probably molested Haoyi, but he looks pretty cute. But Tang's outfit has been ruined by someone, or a group of girls, wanting to sabotage their way to victory. So she breaks down and runs away, leaving both of them in confusion. Haoyi, not wanting to give this moment up, makes a deal with May and asks Xia's help. He goes in as the first contestant and channel his inner Obama and gives the crowd an incredible speech. Tang, who has been hiding all this time, falls from the catwalk and with the help of May, their performance, the crowd's reaction, automatically wins them the performance. Sueli, who has been spying on Haoyi all this time, overheard the conversation of the girls talking about how cute Haoyi is. Let's say Sueli teaches them a pretty good lesson. In the changing room, Haoyi and Tang's outfits suddenly disappeared. Angry because how perverted Haoyi tricks are, Tang kicks him out. Howie complains to Mei on why the hell did she do that. Mei admits that she is the weakest goddess amongst her friends, so her magic is not really reliable. Howie instead reassures her that without her help, they wouldn't have won the competition. He instead thanks her for trying her best to help him. After leaving Xia and Tang, Howie goes to an apartment to meet up with a mysterious woman. Picking off where we left off last video, the mysterious lady is revealed to be Howie's teacher, Miss G. Howie, knowing that there is a test coming up soon, he goes to the school gym and makes a bet with Tang and the other girls on whoever can beat him by scoring a higher grade. The winner can ask the loser to do anything. Without any hesitation, the girls accepted his offer. Howie then uses this time to focus on his studies as he promised to Miss G. And surely on the day of the exam, Howie's got first place. He demands Tang to wear a maid outfit at school for 2 weeks, especially when she is promoting her sports club. He leaves with his famous quote, "Nothing wrong with a man being perverted." Unbeknownst to Tang, Howie's end goal is to fulfill Tang's deepest desire, making her feel comfortable being her true self. But as Howie is bragging about his big brain strategy to Mei, Lin appears with her 2 kids, a new fresh hell. Howie then remembers the moment he first met Lin. Mei confirms that the kids are real, no choice. He goes home with Lin and the kids, only to be greeted by Lin's mother. She seems to also be affected by false memories of him abandoning the kids. Howie noticed the difference between Lin and Xia living conditions are jarring. After playing with the kids, he had a one-on-one marriage experience with Lin, but sadly for him, Xia calls him after hours and hours of gathering the courage to ask him out on a date on Sunday. But Howie remembers that he had made a promise to Lin to take the kids to a theme park this Sunday. He is left with a hard choice. Not wanting to disappoint the viewers in his harem story, he agrees to manage both of them on the same day. The day finally comes. Howie then spends his time with Lin and the kids. It looks like he definitely had a great time. Howie then escapes to buy some milk because according to his schedule, it's time to meet Xia. Xia reveals that today's date is a very special one. She had planned beforehand that she wanted to confess to Howie. Xia then catches Howie off guard and kisses him. Bro couldn't believe what just happened. He once again complains to Mei, but she tells him that Xiao's feelings for him have nothing to do with the chocolate cake. Howie then returns to Lin. He suddenly realizes something about Lin, that she might not have a father. Lin doesn't like to talk about this. Howie goes to his school and has a conversation with Lin's homeroom teacher. She tells him that Lin used to be a very happy child, and as soon as her parents got divorced and her father left the family, she always had an aura of sadness around her. Howie then comes up with a devious plan: the police station. Luckily for him, his brother was on a night shift, so he helps Howie by giving potential numbers for him to dial. In the end, the number leads him to Lin's father. Lin Yujia reveals to Howie that he is not Lin's real father. Howie, lost for words, stops by to meet up with Lin's mom. Many years ago, Lin's real father was a police officer, who was killed shortly after their wedding, which left her devastated. She was already a few months in her pregnancy. Lin Yujia decides to take care of her and Lin. But due to Yujia's family problems, he was forced to go out and buy some milk, leaving Lin that day, never to be seen again. He prepares a master plan with Mei. One day, while they are going out together, Lin got hit by a car. Xia, Tang, and Yujia is immediately informed about the incident. Yujia, who deeply still loves Lin, rushes to the hospital because this could potentially be the last time he gets to see Lin because the news are not great. He eventually arrives, but it seems he is too late. He cries in regret for abandoning Lin and not taking the numerous chances that Howie had given him to meet her. But suddenly she appears uninjured, crying as after all these years, she finally meets her father. Lin's deepest desire has been fulfilled, because on that day, with Mei's help, Howie was quick enough to push Lin out of the way, but he instead got hit by the car. On what might be his deathbed, he goes into a dream and meets up with the kids. Knowing how the magic works, he says goodbye to them and promises to take care of Lin. Well, that was a lie, because he got kidnapped by Sueli as soon as he leaves the hospital. At the end, he manages to fulfill the wishes of Xia, Tang and Lin. But apparently, Mei and Howie forgot that there are a lot more than 3 girls who ate the chocolate cake. That's all for the recap today, guys. Please comment on what anime do you want to see next.